the God, Diamond Boy. What's going on, man?
I don't know, man. You tell me. What is going on? What's been going on?
I'm not, man. You tell me. I mean, what have you been seeing in, MBW? Talk to me. What's been going on?
Well, I've been seeing a lot of phony stuff going on, man. I mean, some group calls itself Excellence. Derek Cross still losing. TGE nowhere to be found. Apocalypse still ain't shit. Blackwell. Yeah, man, it's just a lot of phony stuff going on, man. I really, the fans was calling for me, and I really do understand why, because like the MBW is honestly dead. I mean, it's not good, man. I mean, and it's so funny because some guy, the brother of somebody said they came to avenge his brother, and after I put him in the dirt, and then he was gone. Like he chose to show up when I came. He chose to show up when I left. I just don't. Who's that? Oh.
Lank King, what's going on, man? MBW Undisputed champ, man. What's going on?
Oh, you put my title right there, I see. Oh, okay.
How y'all doing, man?
I'm wonderful. Continue. I was, listen.
Well, no, I mean, you came in and interrupted me, so you can go ahead and say what you got to say.
Oh, no, I was just still bullshit.
Oh, bullshit? Yeah. No. Kind of like how I've been watching your bullshit for a year.
That's kind of how I watched your bullshit for months. And it was a bunch of bullshit to where your bullshit became bigger bullshit, but you called a real big king of the board to come clear all your shit up. Because you had made a big ass disaster of every fucking thing. You turned MBW to a shit show with that weak ass group you had. Like, all I'm doing was
you want to lecture me about weak groups?
Yes. Because your group is weak.
What about Excellence?
It's in the name. Excellent.
Oh, man. How many former champions do you have?
SKR, who was a two-time, he was the first Universal champ.
12 days and got stripped. Okay.
But
there is no buts about
he's
that.
not the shortest reigning champion in MBW. But at the end of the day,
he is.
No, he's not. It was one guy who only had it for a day.
Mad dog.
So,
long live the guy.
So he's two-time champ. He hardcore champ, and then of course the guy that you thought you could do right with, couldn't do right with, has a title defense.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scorpio.
King, Demon, same guy.
I'm going to just be honest with you, man.
Title defenses with
I'm going to just be honest with you, man. Demon Scorpio was the weak link of the group.
You sure?
And honestly, it took me a while to realize it because I thought my weak-ass cousin was. But, I mean, his career actually it didn't go too far up. But it went up. He became a champion, had a title defense or whatever. But Scorpio,
short-lived.
Scorpio was the weak link of the group. I mean, it's just...
You had
Scorpio...
Cross and your cousin, and you called Scorpio the weak link.
Those two became champions.
But Cross became a champ by me taking money. I was paid to let him win. Hey, man, push him over. And once I did that, what happened to his career? It was like, all right, we got to be real.
What happened to his career after he beat your ass up and down the road and kids recorded it and put it online? You're talking about that. And he shoved you in the trunk and he came back and he pinned you. Talking about that.
You say that, I say ching ching, but ever since then, when it had to be, okay, it's time to unleash, I won, and all he did was lose, continue to even more lose. Thought he had a friend in the Emperor, which that didn't last long.
I mean, you gotta look who the Emperor is related to. Mr. Snake himself, though. I mean, I don't know why he thought that was okay. Cross never learned. The thing is, Cross never learned. He never learned from me.
No, I think he did because I'm gonna tell you the same thing I taught him, which I noticed a lot about you.
You can never teach me anything. Never. But continue.
You know what your biggest issue was too? The same with Cross.
Don't compare us.
Simple mistakes.
I have made no simple mistakes. I've made no mistakes at all.
Yes, you have.
I'm perfect.
You're making one now.
What?
You is willing to get in the ring with me. That's your biggest mistake. You knew you needed me to get back in the ring. When you wake up in the morning.
Hold on, man. I hadn't been to a comedy show in a minute, so I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
When you wake up in the morning,
okay,
and you drive your car,
okay,
you think of me.
Mm-hmm.
When you eat that food on your table,
mm-hmm.
you think of me. When you buy your woman these nice things, you think of me, so you can tell her to thank me. Mm. You knew you needed me to continue to have nice things. Mm. What? I got a question. Cause I'm not. Why didn't you decide to get in the ring with your cousin? That wasn't gonna be big money for you. Why do you want to get in the ring with
Apocalypse ass all up and down?
Why do you want to get in the ring with Cross? That wasn't money for you.
I beat Cross and SKR in the same match.
Why do you want to get in the ring with, let's say, Scorpio? Ooh,
Scorpio ran from me.
Why do you want to get in the ring with Ty Breezy?
Ty Breezy missed the injury. He's always hurt. Scorpio ran from me. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Scorpio ran from me. Mm-hmm. Ty Breezy missed the injury. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of respect for the guy. He's just not healthy. Apocalypse, I hit him with a spinning roundhouse kick, beat his ass all over the place. Cross, I beat him and SKR, the person in your group, in the same match.
Why do you want to get in the ring with Mad Dog 3.0?
Oh, I did get in the ring with him.
Oh, and he beat you.
Yeah. By disqualification because I was kneeing the fuck out of him. And
what was your favorite thing?
I will say, Mad Dog holds a victory over me. But who actually left after that?
What?
And who was on the ground willing?
What was your favorite thing you always say? A win's a win. A win's a win in that book.
Yeah.
He got that over you. So why do you want to get a rematch? Because you knew why?
Mad Dog couldn't earn a title shot. I gave him the no. Stop. Mad Dog had a match with Apocalypse the same day. Scorpio had a match with SKR, and Mad Dog lost that match. He could have won that match and earned a title shot. So why didn't you asking the wrong questions?
Again, no, that's the right question because
you don't know nothing about earning the title shot.
You're right. The man I am now don't know anything about earning because it's all about using and taking and everything else. But see, the old me, it's like I was kind of tell Cross, like, you jump off shit for these fuckers, you dive off shit, you do this and that for. You gotta stop being a yes man and start being a cake man.
You know,
I take now. I don't.
You know, I understand where you're coming from because when I didn't have any fans, I used to say that exact same thing. I used to run with that excuse. Like, I used to be like, I don't care about fans.
I don't.
But yeah, like I'm saying, when I didn't have any fans, I used to run with that. I used to use that as an excuse. But you want to know the difference between me and you? Mm-hmm. The difference is, all along, your whole career, you've had help. You've had help from the CEO, the commentators, the GM. Everybody was in love with Lank King. Everybody and stuff. And me, you know what I had to do? I had to climb and I had to earn. Yeah, you say you have 9 victories over me. You know, you say that. But how many of those matches were intervened in? All of them. And the one match you didn't have anybody to intervene in, guess what? You lost. You back to back, and then you went home. You lost. You couldn't mentally handle losing. And guess what?
I didn't go home. I saw a bigger bag somewhere else.
Where?
And I got that bigger bag.
Where?
And I came back to say, you know what? Let me take over what I had to do.
Where?
Oh, the same place you went.
Oh, you've never been in the Olympus. You can't even you can't even dream of being in the Olympus.
Oh, it must be this. It can't be too much of apocalypse. Has been
Apocalypse has never been to Olympus. He's from hell. He's uncle. He's from hell.
He's told me that he's been there.
Well, guess what? Apocalypse is a fucking liar because he's never been to fucking Olympus.
You are too.
I can tell you. No, I'm not lying.
Saying you lie a lot, bro.
Wow. You lie. You lying right now. Acting like you finna beat me. I mean, you know, there's no way. How you gonna beat me? How? What you gonna do? You gonna pick me up and throw me like you did Blackwell? I mean, what you gonna do? How are you gonna beat me?
It's funny you say that because I was just playing what he said. Lank King is a man child. I'm not gonna do that, sir, because doing that to you would just be too easy.
Oh, you're gonna spear me?
No. I'm not even gonna speed.
Lank King is gonna spear me.
No. I don't have to do that.
Okay.
I can beat you with your own move.
The diamond tester? I haven't hit that move in I don't know how long.
That's what makes it beautiful. It hasn't been seen.
Oh,
you probably forgot.
I get what you're saying. You're gonna hit him with my move just like you bit my whole style. Well, you bit the all-star style. You want to come out here, you want to wear chains and watches and all this, and you want to create a fake-ass group, a weak-ass group, and your whole title run thus far has been trying to recreate what I created. And it's just not working, man. And it's not.
It did work. Because all along, I did all of that to set this up. I don't have to wear chains anymore. I don't have to wear.
You was just wearing them at the last event.
That was what, 8 months ago?
What's been going on? Because I haven't been here. I've been in Olympus. I came down the other night, and I came down Saturday night to do a promo battle, which I ripped the nigga to shreds.
But in that promo battle, you used that promo battle to get my attention. See, all along we was playing tit for tat. I was doing things to get you to come here.
Oh, so basically, you needed me.
No.
He just admitted it, ladies and gentlemen. Lank King headlined this interview. Lank King needed Diamond Boy. That's what it is. I was doing all this to get you to come back. Why did you want me to come back? If I'm nothing, why did you want me to come back?
Why did you do your promo battle? Because you said that wasn't your main focus. Why would you go and do a rematch of a man that you ripped to shreds?
Because look, I will say this. In my eyes, you're not shit. In my eyes, you're talented. I will say that you're talented, but you're not shit. But, and this might shock the fans, Diamond Boy isn't at the top. Diamond Boy is not at the top. I'm second. Diamond Boy is not at the top. You know who's at the top? Zeus. And Zeus likes you. And you want to sit over there and act like you sleep, I'll just talk the rest of the time. I mean, look, put the camera on me. Turn the camera to me. Because this motherfucker, look. Zeus sent me back on a mission. The first mission I accomplished. I showed up and I showed out. I restored order to the yard. That's for the first mission. The second mission is to simply come back and let everybody know that Olympus is still on top. And that's what I'm going to do. My title reign was better than yours. Way better than yours. You have no fans. Nobody likes you. My group was better than yours. Everything that you do, I'm better at there. And you want to know something else? Even psychologically, I have an effect on this motherfucker. You want to know why? Because Lank King, he rules the kingdom, right? But guess what? Everybody thinks, oh, damn, you sound like Devin Adams. Everybody thinks in the kingdom that the king is on top. But you want to know what the king does behind closed doors? The king prays. And guess who the king prays to? The king prays to the fucking God. You are second, and you know it. Behind closed doors, you pray to me. Brother. You do. But every title defense that this motherfucker had, This motherfucker said, Diamond, can you just come down here and bless me with your spirit, with your presence, and give me the power?
But not to cut you off, Diamond Boy, but you haven't been in MBW in what, a year?
Oh no, I'm God. I'm a God. I see everything. I don't have to be there. Just like I saw all y'all motherfuckers talking that shit at Arby's. But he's the only one that showed up. I actually respect him for that. Because Cross and the Emperor had a lot of shit to say at Arby's. You know, when they were stuffing their face with
You see, no. You came back, what, 8 months ago, right? As you said, right?
Yep.
8 months ago at Aftershock, and you finally got to witness what the greatest thing looked like to you. And
the Emperor?
And what happened?
The Emperor?
What happened?
Let me explain this. The Emperor is scared of Lank King. Look, the Emperor is a U.S. champion. Diamond Boy would never settle for no shit like that. Diamond Boy wants to be on the top. Diamond Boy wants to be on the top. The Emperor is fine. No. This isn't even about you. And you can agree with this. The Emperor is fine with beating up low-tier people because he's scared of a real challenge. So that's why I was going to come back for him, but guess what? Because I said, you know what? I'm not going to do that because the Emperor, he's like, who's on his resume? He hasn't beaten anybody of any fucking substance. He's scared of Lank King. Like, come on, man.
The same man that you prophesied that you were going to end an apocalypse, the Emperor killed. We haven't seen Apocalypse since he faced the Emperor.
And you mean to tell me he's supposed to be better than Scorpio?
The Emperor, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. The Emperor beat. I'm the first person who ended Apocalypse. The Emperor beat a flimsy, fluky ass Apocalypse because he never built himself back up. For me,
he was IC champion.
Say that again.
He was IC champion, but he was still a champion. He wasn't a champion underneath Diamond Boy, was he?
No, because he didn't have that option. I didn't know to be a champion.
Neither was Cross. But it's ironically how I have guys on my side that becomes champion.
Because
but
you have the CEO on your side. You have the owner in the CEO. It's easy to do shit once you have him on your side.
When I was gone, did you not call the shots, Diamond Boy?
No. The CEO and me argued every day. Did you actually watch back then? The CEO, the board of directors, the GM, they all hated me. They didn't even, what are you talking about? They hated Diamond Boy. And that's what made it so sweeter. Because you want to know why? They couldn't get rid of me.
So you didn't be the leader that you supposed to be?
I didn't want to be a leader.
And
you
didn't march in there, kick the dough down, take what's yours, and also spread. Because, you know, God had 2 fish and a slice of bread, and he spread it amongst multiple. It seemed to me like you kept everything for yourself, God.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you called me that, but you want to know something? I'm not that God. I know who you're talking about. I'm actually cool with that God. Me and Jesus just had a talk the other day, and you want to know what he told me? He told me, Diamond. He told me, Diamond. You gotta chill out on these niggas, man. I mean, it's I know you're going back, Diamond. He told me right before I ripped Devin Adams. Jesus told me. He said, we have to lead by example. But I've always been an arrogant God. I'm not a patient God. I'm not a nice God. I'm an arrogant God. Actually, you're talking about God because in the Bible it says God is a jealous God. He doesn't want other people, praying to other people. So you're not talking about me. Honestly, I don't care, to be honest. If you want to pray to somebody else, if you want to do any of that, go ahead. But this motherfucker talking about a whole nother God. That's what I'm like.
So can I ask you this? Because I honestly think this just may be too big for January 26th. Now we do have a new event, Wrestle Warfare, February 23rd to be exact. What do you say?
Warfare?
Yeah, the main event.
Oh yeah, because
the King, Lank King, versus the God, Diamond Boy. Huh? MBW Undisputed Champ.
But see,
Championship.
when I take that championship, because that thing looks fucking hideous. It just, I mean, like, it's even broke. Like, I'm gonna get a whole new belt, and I'm gonna use that. You know, that championship is hideous, but he has it. You know, he deserves it because he's a broken man himself. So a broken title for a broken piece of shit. Broken piece of shit. So
I got a great idea. I have an even better idea. Right. You know, you haven't wrestled in a year, and I do remember someone saying, "Hey, how would you like to wrestle Lank King?" And it was like, I haven't wrestled in a year.
who? Me?
Oh. How about I have a match on January 26th. If you have a match January 26th, to knock some rust off. You know, because I would say you have a match, then it's like, why you want to see me first? It's always going to be an excuse. So I'll up the antics. I can take a 2-on-1.
It's easy.
And give you a 1-on-1.
It's easy to call shots and stuff when you know you got the CEO dick in your mouth.
I don't.
Well, actually, no. The CEO has your dick in his mouth. I will say that. But yes. The CEO is in love with this motherfucker, man. It's just he's earned nothing. He's just like you're just like somebody who I beat and they beat you, who was earned nothing and given everything his whole title run. But then when he beat somebody, or then when he actually met somebody, a competition, he lost.
What is his name? Who are you referring to?
Oh, the Emperor knows who I'm referring to. The dead body of his brother, yeah.
You know what's crazy? The Emperor is going to be the host of Revenge.
I won't be there.
Oh, yeah. Why not? Diamond Boy. Remember,
Diamond Boy only shows up when Zeus tells him to show up. Like I told you, I'm not on. Everybody thinks I'm on top. I'm not. Zeus is above me. Zeus tells me everything to do. I'm not afraid to admit it.
You're at the bottom of the MBW, right? The last time we heard, right? You're at the bottom, right?
Bottom.
You got to get past
Yet I have
Derek Cross.
Yet I have who?
You got to get past Derek Cross.
Okay.
SKR.
Okay.
Demon Scorpio.
Okay.
And then you know you can work your way up to the 2 that you really want. But
Okay.
I don't even think.
Like I said, I don't want them. Zeus wants them. But say all those names again.
Derek Cross.
Okay.
SKR.
Okay.
And King Scorpio. Oh,
Breezy.
and Ty Breezy, the man who's
Injury problem.
put on 5-star matches every time he stepped foot.
2 or 3 times because he only steps foot in 2 or 3
But
But okay, I get what you're saying. Out of all those people, guess what? You want to know something? You want to know something? And you want to know something? And y'all already know. Listen. I have a longer title reign, more title defenses, more fans, and have made more money in my MBW career than all of them.
So you know what? You need,
Yeah.
you're right. You know you need
Yeah.
a tune-up match, right? You
said
need a
what?
tune-up match, right? January 26th, right?
I don't need a tune-up.
No. How about this? Let's make it happen. Never before seen. First time ever. Ty Breezy versus Diamond Boy. Huh?
Damn, you look like you're having an orgasm over there or something. You straight? Oh, Ty Breezy's name was mentioned. That's why. But so you want to have this match, Ty Breezy? I actually have a lot of respect for Ty Breezy, like I said. But the thing is, Ty Breezy. I like him, but I just don't know about doing business with him. You want to know why? Because I don't know if he's gonna show up.
He's afraid.
I don't know if he's gonna show up.
He's afraid.
I don't know if he's gonna show up.
He's afraid.
So, okay then. If you don't
he
want...
shows up, you got your match.
You're
Okay.
afraid.
So how about this then? If Ty Breezy doesn't show up, let's get the fans what they really want, huh? Haley Martin asked 3 weeks
The
ago.
fans
DB
don't care about the Emperor. But if you want, if you want to use that excuse, because what you're doing, you're trying to use fans and shit as an excuse for to put me against certain people. You don't need to use an excuse. You could just say, DB, listen, fight this person. Okay.
Okay then. How about this?
And you know what I have to do? You
How
want to know
about
what I have
this?
to do? Nah, don't cut me off, interviewer. You're nobody. You want to know what I have to do? I'm gonna have to go back, ask Zeus, and if Zeus says yes, then I'll fight him. I'm not scared of anybody, at least of all this motherfucker.
Okay, then talk about this. So DB, fight Lank King. Huh?
Okay. Obviously I'm here, right?
Yeah.
Well,
And you know what? We'll just save Ty Breezy for Hellfire 3. How about that?
I'm so confused, man. Because first is, see, this is why I don't like doing business with mortals, humans. First is, wrestle whatever it is, and no knockoff version of WrestleMania. But wrestle whatever it is in February, fight Lank King, and then fight Ty Breezy January 26th. Now fight Lank King in January, and Ty Breezy got to wait all the way till October. Like, what are we doing? This is why I don't.
So how about this then? This is what we'll do.
Not the third.
No, because you remember Hellfire 2, somebody was supposed to show up, but I guess the God took a vacation and said, I'm not going to show up.
Oh, because Zeus told me my mission was accomplished. He told me I'm good. The only reason I'm here is because Zeus sent me back. And that's the only reason I'm here. That's the only reason I'm here. My title defenses, my title run, my group will never be surpassed. Least of all by this piece of shit. I literally put motherfuckers in the dirt, and they had to call their big brother to come and try to stop me. Like I sent this motherfucker to wherever he went. Everybody loves bringing about the God went on a vacation. What about this motherfucker? Oh, I forgot the CEO. Yeah, so everybody's gonna keep, hating on me or whatever. Everybody's gonna keep the CEO, the GM, Kimberly, your girlfriend, is gonna keep Kimberly, the lady who was the GM, and then she became the Kimberly lady.
The young lady that
Now I ain't gonna lie, I do appreciate y'all on that. I ain't gonna lie. That was a boss move. I respect that.
You gotta tell me the lady I used and kicked her to the curb and got her and her son removed from the company.
That's what I'm saying. I actually look. That's what I said. I gave you props on that.
But I appreciate it. But they're no longer to be mentioned of. They're no longer to be mentioned of.
Oh, why not?
Come on now. It's kind of like.
Oh, it's so funny because you see what he just did. He does that to the Emperor. He does that to Derek Cross. He does that to Apocalypse. He does that to everybody else in the MBW. Lank King goes, hey, if I tell you to do something, you got to do it. But guess what? Kimberly. And I'm going to give you something else, man. Because the funny thing is, everybody wants to know when I have my match with Lank King what I'm going to do. Because I could outstrike him. I'm not going to. Could I wrestle him? Not going to. Could I grapple him? Not going to. My favorite thing, breaking people's arm, Could do that, but I'm not going to. I'm simply going to beat your ass. That's what I'm going to do. And I want to say, Western First Aid, thank you for the sponsorship, You're going to need that.